Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ars, and I'm here with UPL Season 2, Week 5, where I'm facing the Almost Doctor, and here's his team. You'll see it slide by. It's Excadrill, Hydreigon, Gigalith, Whimsicott, Torny Eye, Mega Medicham, Rum Wash, Alamomola, Fishmolly, Weezing, Galvantula, and Ditto, and I brought Hard Body, Max Defense, okay, so you can see his team. That's the stuff he brought. But I'll go over team, Hard Body, Max Defense, Max HP. A really weird Chris set with, it was to live something and then eat up Iron Tails from Hydreigon. Flex Tape with Max Spadef, Eye Drones with Spikes, Thick with Adamant with Quick Attack and Fake Out, and Aim with Smackdown for Weezing. And he doesn't bring Weezing. It's lit. He doesn't bring Sand either. It is so awesome. Nice. Chance computer dies during game, we'll let you know over Discord if that happens. KK/mod chat plus. Bam. Alright, cool. So he brings Mega Medicham, Excadrill, Ditto. Ditto's a bit of a problem, so I'm gonna have to deal with that. Galvantula, Almola, and Hydreigon. Hydreigon's a big problem. It's not a Zmon though, so it's not as bad to worry about. And where's Zmons? It's Excadrill and Whimsicott. And he didn't bring Whimsicott. Really? Wow, if I brought Manphy, he got just destroyed by it. Damn. Alright, but Chris is looking real nice, I can tell you that much. And I think I'm just going to lead out with Thick. Well, he probably has Rocky Helm, Alamomola, so I'm unsure. But I think I'm just going to lead out with, or the Flex Tape, because if he leads out with that, then yeah. You know what? Hard Body eats up any hit from Ditto to Mega Lopunny, so I'm gonna lead out with Mega Lopunny just because I can. I mean, he's gonna switch out the Alamomola. It's gonna be Rocky Helmet, so why should I make that play? Should I just lead out with Flex Tape? I'm wondering if that's Sticky Web, but if he does get Sticky Web, it really isn't that big of a problem for me since all of my team underspeeds his. So, you know what? Let me calc something. Excadrill, Choice Scarf, because he's definitely Mold Breaker since he's not Sandrush, which is a bit of a problem for Rotom Heat up against a Lopunny. The Mega Lopunny set that I brought, actually just up against a random set. Oh, I live anything. Yeah, I'm gonna lead out with Thick and just see. He leads out with Ditto, which is actually sweet and awesome. And he can't make, that'd be wild if he can Mega Evolve, but he wouldn't bring the Mega Lopunny. That wouldn't make sense. So Lopunny up against the Lopunny Mega Thick. High Jump Kick can't kill from him to me, but it does do a lot, so I might want to rethink what I'm about to do. I kind of just want to kick this boy. Like, I do kind of just want to kick this boy. Or, well, he could go for Fake Out, so I think I'm actually going to switch out the Hard Body, because if he did switch out to anything, it would be out to his Alamomola. So yeah, Hard Body is a safe play. Because he's going to switch out to his Fishmolly, and I don't have Toxic, which is unfortunate, but I can go out to Hard Body, and Hard Body pressures his team, so I'm going to go out to it. As he's Scarfed, which is good to know, and as he does go out to his Wish Fist, and I'm able to get out to my Hard Body. And I'm just gonna click Toxic because I doubt he'd go Excadrill, and I'd like to get a Toxic off on anything on his team. If he goes Ditto, that's fine because I have a Toxic off on him for later. So I am just gonna click that Toxic. I doubt he'd go Excadrill. Even if he does, Hard Body should eat up any hit. Reuniclus, boop, up against a Excadrill. Offensive Choice Scarf, just, yeah, Hard Body eats that too well. So I'm just going to pass off Toxic, because he may go for Wish, try and just get a free Wish pass into something. And he's probably really scared of Calm Mind Reuniclus, because it could just start setting up and sweep him right now. So I am going to go for Toxic. I feel more than likely plays to go out to Hydreigon, but I love, absolutely adore getting off a Toxic on that thing. So I'm completely good with this. He goes out to his Galvantula though, and I do hit the Toxic, which is excellent. I didn't expect that, because Psychic would have done a lot. But, good news, I have Flex Tape. Flex Tape's job is very, Flex Tape doesn't have that big of a job. So I'm just going to go out to it, because it'll eat up any hit from his thing. If he wants to go for Volt Switch, I'm fine with that, because Flex Tape eats it up, and no matter what he go out, if he goes out the Hydreigon, it's a bit of a problem, but Rum Heat is Max Spadef, so I should be able to eat up a Draco. I wonder if I can eat a Specs Draco. That'd probably be something good to know. Rum Heat, Flex Tape up against a Hydreigon. Let's say just choice specs, yeah. Oh man, I can eat it. Wow, that's surprising to me. He goes for energy ball, thinking I'm gonna go out to my freaking ground immunity, but I'm not making those types of plays. Nah, that's not happening. Now he's probably gonna he's probably gonna either set up the web or volt switch out to his Ditto. Oh jeez, the timer went. Oh no. Alright. He's probably gonna volt switch out to his Ditto, or he could go Hydreigon. Either way, I think I'm just gonna go for volt switch, because if he does go for sticky web, I can go out to Fick and fake out, and even if he wants to go out to Wish Fist, that's fine, because sticky webs really I don't mind too much, and I can spin with Hydrones if I get the chance. So I'm gonna go for the volt switch, as he does end up going out to his Roam Heat, which is great. Get off that nice chip. And he should be max HP, so I'm not even gonna go ahead and calc that. And well, so he's volt switch, overheat. He knows my Roam Heat set and he knows my fix set, so he does know I have quick attack, just so that's something to know. Volt switch, overheat, pain split will. So he's completely walled by hard body. So I'm gonna go out to it. And I'm gonna click the Focus Blast button, because even if he goes Galv, I go right back to Flex Tape. So yeah, I'm gonna click Focus Blast because I feel he's gonna go out to one of his defensive types. And even if he stays in and goes for like Willow, that's fine. If he goes for Overheat, that's also fine, because Hard Body will eat it up. This thing is Scarfed, which is great to know. And he does end up going, please hit, yes! Let's get it. Ah, not bad. Alright, let me calc that damage from Runic List. Hard Body. That did a lot of damage. Nice play. I mean, it wasn't really a play. It was just my safest, thing to do. So, he could be, hasty. What's the one that lowers defensive? I know Sassy raises it. Naughty? Yeah, Naughty. Okay, so he could be Naughty, but I don't really mind. And what does Flex Tape do? Flex Tape walls that, which is very nice. So, and they hard switch or they volt switch? He hard switch, so he could be actually, I should count that. Wait, hold up. How much does Galvantula do to Rotom Heat? This is why I don't like doing live comm that much, because I calc just so much. How much does Energy Ball, if he's not that? So I think, yeah, he's just max special attack, and he's not modest. So what I can do here is I'm just gonna go out the Flex Tape or Chris, because if he goes for Iron Tail, then I'm in a bad situation. Wait, hold up. Hydreigon. I think he's Life Orb attacker with just Iron Tail, and let's say he's hasty, just because up against a Aromatisse. Chris, so I have in it. So Iron Tail does a lot, but that's if he's Life Orb, and Chris's only job is the Aromatherapy and wall this thing, so I am just gonna go out to Chris, as he ends up going for the U-turn, which is fine with me, because that's not Life Orb, and I can actually calc from that. Hydreigon. Is he Choice Scarf U-turn? Yes? So I'm thinking he's Scarfed, and he's not attack invested, and he is timid. Alright, that's good to know. It's good to know that he's timid, and I'm beginning to believe he's Scarfed, but I'm not gonna bank on him being Scarfed. I'm not gonna pull what I did in the UPBA versus Garrick, where I thought Volcanion was Scarfed, but actually ended up being a Solvest, I'm pretty sure. So I'm not gonna pull that. I'm gonna play Hydreigon like I would any other Hydreigon, whether it's Life Orb, Specs, or whatever. I'm just gonna play it safe. No problemo. So what's he going to U-turn out to? If he goes out to Excadrill, that's a bit of a problem. He does go out to Excadrill, so guess what's a bit of a problem. So if he's SD Magnetized, then Fit comes in Revenge Kills with HJK, so I'm not too worried, and I think I'm just going out to iDrones, because Fortress, iDrones 7 versus Excadrill. I'll just say offensive choice Scarf. Absolutely jack shit. I'm going out to iDrones. Jeez Louise. So he sets up the rocks, which is actually fine with me. Yeah, that's actually, I'm really okay with that. I'm really fine with that. If he wants to stay in and go for an Earthquake, that's fine, because I can hit him up with the Earthquake next turn, just to get a little bit of chip off. He wants to go out to his Hydreigon, I still get the spin off, which is cool. If he wants to go out to his Fish Moly, thinking that I'm gonna go for Rapid Spin, and he gets off the Rocky Helmet damage on me. Number one, I figure out his Rocky Helmet, which I'm basically guaranteed that he is, but he could be leftovers, you never know. And number two, I get the rocks away. I don't want to deal with rocks. I just don't want to deal with rocks. And that Rocky Helmet damage chip is a little bit annoying, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. It's not my favorite thing, because I'd rather him being leftover than me getting off the Rapid Spin than him being Rocky Helmet and me getting off the Rapid Spin. But Doc's good, so he probably brought Rocky Helmet. As he goes up to his Hydreigon, which is cool with me, because I'm going to kill him with Rapid Spin in a couple of turns. If he wants to go for Iron Tail, that's cool. I'm just going to go out to Chris again. I don't care. I'm going to keep making the safe play, yeah, because eventually these boys are going to tilt and go for the Flamethrower. And he has, like, why does he have no switch into Chris? He could be Spadef Excadrill, so I'm thinking I'm going to go for Moonblast here, just because. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go for Moonblast, because I would like to get chip on Excadrill. And I really have nothing to Wish Past to, so I'm going to go for it. Let's see how much this does. How much? Oh, that's a sizable chunk, actually. Wait, hold up. Up against a Aromatisse. My gosh, okay, so he's not defensive. So he could be Scarf Rocks, actually. I'm just going to go out the Hydro and screw it. Like, if he wants to set up his rocks, that's cool. He goes for Earthquake, that does nothing. Hold up. Fortress. Earthquake does absolutely nothing, but so he could be Jolly or Animate. He may be Scarfed, so you never know. He could also be Tectonic Rage, so I am going to hit him up with the EQ. As he goes out to his Ditto, which is actually fine with me because he can't hit me. He can't touch me, so that means I can just get up these spikes. Yeah, he legit can't touch me. If he wants to go for Earthquake, that's fine, because it's going to do absolutely nothing. It did 14% to him, and that's with Ditto's HP, so it'll do very little to me. This is what I'm getting at. Like, look, I'll bring up Fortress versus Fortress. Maybe I shouldn't have had that tech investment. Oh well. Fortress, yeah, look, that does absolutely nothing. Lefties recovers half of that. I do not care. I'm going to get up a Spike, because it'll be just nice chip damage all around. I gotta get in Rhydon sometime, preferably after Excadrill is gone, and he goes out to his Mega Medicham. Now this thing could be special, like Calm Mind special, but if that happens, I'm still good because Hard Body should be able to take a +1 Calm Mind Medicham. But I doubt you bring that because that's just a bad set. I guess like, oh, it's heat and you know it worked, but that is a bad set, just straight up, and like. Well, if he gets a crit on High Jump Kick, I still live quite easily, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out to Hard Body, the boy. As what does he end up doing? You'd probably predict that. Yeah, he just kicks me, and it shows that he is Jolly and he's not Adamant, which is good to know. Well, could he be Adamant? No, he can't be Adamant. Cool. So, he's Jolly. And with that, what are the chances of him free at KOing me? 95.1% chance to free 8 KO. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to recover, because if he wants to switch out to his Hydreigon, I'm good with that. And I don't want him high jump kicking here, because, yeah, I'm good with that. I'm really happy about the things that are happening. If he wants to get up Sticky Whips, that's actually good for me, because Gyro Ball would do more from Fortress. Right here, I'm just going to go out to my Flex Tape once again, as he ends up going for the Volt Switch, which is cool with me. It does absolutely nothing. I do not mind. This thing could be Scarfed, but I don't know. So there's two possible Scarf. Well, Diddle's Scarfed. We know that. Hydreigon could be Scarfed, and he goes out to his Excadrill, which is fine with me. Now, Jones is a bit weakened, so I'm a bit hesitant to go out to that, because I think he might be Z Tectonic Rage. Does Z Tectonic Rage plus Moldberg work? It should. Like, I don't see why it wouldn't work. So, I don't want to stand with Flex Tape, because Flex Tape, the more I'm looking at, the more I realize how much work Flex Tape actually does to his team. And the more I look, the more I realize how little Fortress does against this team. So, I'm just going to go out to it. If he has Tectonic Rage, how much would it do to Fortress? Maybe I should have just ran straight up max HP up against a Excadrill. Try Scarf. Yeah, it does a little bit of damage. How about a Z? Just saying. Alright, so Z plus another Earthquake will kill, but you know, after that, I bring out Fick, and I just kick that boy. Yeah, I'm just gonna go out the Fortress. Like, if he goes for a Z move, that's cool. He goes for that, though, and that does absolutely... He's gotta be defensive, then. Like, oh, no, oh, I counted against the wrong Fortress. Hold up. Yeah, that's still... That was, like, the minnest of min rolls. Jeez, alright, so... With that, I'm gonna... I think he's Scarfed. So, with that notion, I'm gonna click the ball. And even if he isn't Scarfed, I get off enough damage to where Earthquake will kill, and he can't kill me with 2 hits, so I am just going to click Gyro Ball. Because if he wants to stay in, that's cool, because Gyro Ball plus Earthquake will kill, as he ends up going out to his own Ditto, and I am good with this. Like, I don't know what you're expecting to get out of this, but I'm just going to get up another Spike. Like, if you want to go for Spin, I just keep spiking up. Yeah, he goes out to this thing. That's fine with me, actually. Like, really fine with me, because I'm gonna go out to Chris. If he wants to just go for U-turn, which he's gonna go for U-turn here, but I'm not gonna risk this kind of a thing, because I haven't made... The only prediction I've made, it was the Focus Blast on Hydreigon, and that wasn't a prediction, that was my safest play, because it got off damage on everything on his team, and I figured he'd make that play because Psychic plus Toxic might have killed Galv. So it wasn't really a prediction, it was just more or less my safest play. So yeah. He's thinking a lot because his boys are like, oh, he's been playing like so obvious, this'll be the turn where he's gonna make the prediction. And the thing is, yes, I could play that way, but the thing is, I don't need to risk that, because I could have stayed in and gone for another Spike or gone for an Earthquake, gone for U-turn on his U-turn, but I didn't, because I don't need to risk that, because Fortress is pretty vital to this team. If he goes out to Excadrill here, beautiful. Beautiful, 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 because I'm probably going to protect and hard switch out to, If he goes at Excadrill now, that's actually a bit of a problem, but Excadrill is at half, which is very nice, and yeah, so what is he going to go out to? Who knows, who knows, who knows? I think this thing, I want to say this thing's Scarfed, but never know. I'm glad this thing isn't a Z Movemon. He made Whimsicott Z Movemon, which is like cool. Maybe he can run Z Encore or something. But I don't really mind. I don't really mind at all. We're 20 minutes in this game. Not a single mon has gotten killed, but Hydreigon's very low. Galvantula is like down to 70%, I want to say. That's what I remember being at. Yeah, 63%. As it goes out to his Excadrill. Excadrill's at half, which is very good. And I want to say this thing's Scarfed, but I'm not going to risk this thing being Scarfed, as I'm just going to go out to Excadrill. No, my Fortress. And just like Earthquake. That's all I'm going to do, because if he goes out to his Hydreigon, because this spike damage is key. He goes for EQ, which is cool for me, and I'm just going to click EQ. Yeah, because if he wants to go out to his Hydreigon, that's cool, because you see all the spike damage I'm getting off? Yeah, cool. Like, you see, look, you see this damage I'm getting off of Earthquake? Clean. Clean, clean, clean chip. So what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to Gyro Ball, because if he wants to spin, that's cool with me, because he only has so many spins that I always recover up on this thing. And if he wants to go for EQ, that's fine. I can switch out to my Chris. So should I go for EQ or Spike? I think I'm going to get up a Spike, because he's just going to spin. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, he is just going to spin. But you see his lefties I'm getting back? Ooh, clean, clean, clean as heck. So, and he only has 5 rapid spins. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to Gyro Ball, because even if he stays in, this damage I get back is very key, as I think he's going to go... Oh, this is perfect. You see his Gyro Ball? Oh my gosh, what clean damage. Clean ass damage. Now I'm going to go out to my big boy, my big hard body, because I want Rocks up so bad, because I just want Hydreigon to stop getting these free switches. But my only rocker is, as he doubles out to that, which was a good play, but guess who's still in the back? Guess who's still in the back? As he ends up just going for the... Oh my gosh, that was a crit. Whew. Alright, I'm just going to pass a wish. Actually, I'm probably not going to pass this wish. I'm just going to go for wish to try to wish up Chris. Because the crit only did 33%, so I can protect next turn, and even if he gets a flinch, he won't be able to KO me. As he goes out to his own Wish Fish, which is cool with me, because I want Wish Pass out to my Fortress to stop him from gaining any sort of momentum from like passing a wish out to like Excadrill or something. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go out to Hydro and I'm gonna try and stop him from passing off a wish. Or it's actually a little bit of a tricky scenario. Or I could just go hard. Look, Chris needs the HP, but at the same time I can't get the HP because Chris is heavily pressured. Next time my Dragon comes in, I'm gonna go out to my Flex Tape, that's what I'm gonna do. So I am gonna go out to Hard Body, and I'm gonna click Focus Blast because Ditto will die to it, Excadrill will die, Hydreigon will die. So yeah, I'm gonna go out to Hard Body. I'm gonna click Focus Blast because like it's cool with me. So he does do that, and I'm gonna click Focus Blast because even if he wants to stay in here and go for knockoff, that's fine. I get the Toxic him next turn, which is key. Key. If I can hit this Focus Blast on whatever comes in, even if it's match him, that'd be great. Aw, dude, please, Hard Body, please connect this. Hard Body is a freaking god, dude. Hard Body is a god. So he goes out to this thing, and like I said, I'm gonna go out to my Flex Tape since Chris is very threatened, and he went for a Flamethrower last time, if I do remember correctly. Well, a while ago, and it would 2-hit KO Chris. Well, 34 plus 34 is 68, which means it would shoot. And if I got the protects off, but I'm still gonna go out to my Flex Tape, and that does a lot of damage. And it decided to choose for me, which is, you know, fine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go out to Chris now because Flex Tape is pretty vital. I'm just gonna try and wish up my Aromatisse, and now that Ditto's dead, I feel a lot safer about wishing up. Because Ditto was a big problem, but now it's not as big of a problem. So what I can just do is I can go out to my Aromatisse since he's locked in Dark Pulse. And if he wants to switch out to his Excadrill, he takes Spikes damage, and I get my leftovers back, which is key. And also, I didn't mention it. Alamo didn't have leftovers, so I really think that thing's Rocky Helmet. Or maybe he's like Rendoberry or something, but I wouldn't see the point of Rendoberry against my team. Walk-On Berry I could see for Flex Tape, like Walk-On Berry Mirror Coat, so I should scout for that. Plus, Flex Tape can just pain split up on Alamo and be all sorts of Gucci, so yeah. He does end up going out to Spider-Bug, which is cool for me though. Because I'm actually just going to protect on this thing and stall him out a little. Just see what he's going to do. And if he wants to go out to his Excadrill, that's fine. Because I get this leftovers back to Alamola. And Alamola... No. On my Alamola. I get lefties back on my Aromatisse. And all the lefties I get back on my Aromatisse is all I need to wall, like, Excadrill. No, not Excadrill. Is all I need to wall Hydreigon. So, yeah. So Roam Heat's at 50, which is a bit of a problem, but then again, it can still wall this thing, which is cool with me. He might go for Volt Switch. If he does, I'm just going to wish up on this thing. Yeah, he ends up going for Volt Switch, which is cool with me, because I'm just going to wish up. Just going to wish. As he ends up hard switching out to his Alamo, thinking I'm going to go out to my Rhydon. But nah, I think I'm just going to go out to my Flex Tape and Overheat. And then Volt Switch out. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do because I want Flex Tape to get back the HP. As he ends up doubling out to Hydreigon, which is fine with me because if I do remember correctly, Draco doesn't kill Roam Heat. Actually, I know Draco doesn't kill Roam Heat. I'll just recalc though, just because don't want to be risking these types of things in situations like this. Hydreigon, respects. Dragomir does absolutely no. Why did Dark Pulse do so much? Wait, hold up. Dark Pulse... Did Flex Tape get mixed up? No. What? He's Specs. Okay, that's good to know. He is Specs. I probably should have calculated that from the Flamethrower he did a lot earlier, but it just seemed like normal damage on Aromatisse to me. But he is Specs. I live any one hit. Volt Switch should kill, but I'm wondering if it's worth it for me to risk this kind of a thing. Because I could just go out to Chris and say screw it, which I think is actually what I'm going to do, is I'm just going to go out to Chris and say screw it. As he goes for U-turn, I didn't want to like overheat on that turn, but the spike is all I freaking need. Because if he goes out to his Medicham now, we gooch. And as soon as Almamola dies, guess who runs house? It's your boy Lopunny runs house. So I'm pretty sure Fortress is that good amount of HP. Yeah, Fortress is that great amount of HP, actually. So I'm just gonna go. Wait, does Amy eat up 2 hits from Excadrill? Excadrill. Because if it does, I kind of just want to go out to it up against a... Right on. My mind completely blanked for that whole time I was going... So it does eat up the earthquakes, and really aim isn't looking that useful, so I think I'm just going to go out to it and try to get up my rock or toxic. Wait, or I could just go out the hydrones, like, honestly, like, who cares? I'm just going to go out the hydrones, like, I don't need to risk this thing. So what I can do is I can actually go for earthquake here, and or, I mean, he's probably going to go out to his wish fist, so what I do want to do is go for my earthquake, because if he goes out to his Hydreigon, then we're still good. So I'm just going to click earthquake. Because if he goes out to his fish moly, I go out to Reuniclus and I click focus blast again, and something dies unless Alomomola stays in. So yeah, I'm glad I brought focus blast on that thing, as he does end up going out to his wish fish, which I did think he was going to do, but I had no reason to risk it. So like, I'm not going to risk it. Like, why? If I have no reason to risk something, why would I risk it? So I want to go out to Rotom and try to burn something, but at the same time, getting a Toxic off on this thing would be too big to pass up. So that's what I'm going to do. As he goes for a Wish, and I'm going to throw off a Focus Blast. Or I could try to flow off a Toxic onto the Hydreigon, which would be very, very nice. But if I am able to get rid of Hydreigon, that'd be great. So I am just going to click Focus Blast. And I have 5 left after this, so we'll be fine. Wait, does Excadrill die to Psychic is the question. Excadrill up against a Reuniclus. Hard Body. It's a roll. Okay, so it's a roll, so I am just going to click Focus Blast. As he ends up going out to his Mega Machamp. If I could hit, that'd be cool. But oh my gosh, Reuniclus is a god. He hit Reuniclus Hard Body. Hard Body hit 3 Focus Blasts in a row. Hard Body is a god. And he goes out to his Hydreigon, which is cool for me because I'm just going to go out to my Chris and Wish and Protect up, because I'm really thinking Excadrill is Scarfed, but I don't want to risk it. But at the same time, I might have to, so... At the same time, I could just Moonblast and say screw it. I think I'm just going to say Moonblast and screw it and try to pick up a kill, because I think he might go hard Excadrill. So, wait, how much did Moonblast do last time? To Excadrill, huh? Moonblast did 22%, so it won't kill, but he can't Wish Pass from that because I have Hydreigon. So yeah, I'm just going to Moonblast as he goes out to his Excadrill, which is great with me, as I'm able to get the 22% off, which I needed. And now I'm going to go out to aim, I think. Yeah, actually, I'm just going to go hard aim and set up my rocks. Yeah, and I'll infinitely set up... Oh, wait. How many... So, Rapid Spin has 64. So, I can Toxic, like, Stealth Rock, Toxic stuff. Is that really worth getting into? I want to go Hydrones, because Hydrones actually does nothing at this point. So, yeah, I'm just going to go out to it. So, he isn't... Oh, my gosh. He was not Scarfed this entire time. He Swords Dance, and he probably has Z Tectonic Rage. But I'm just going to click Gyro Ball because... Oh my gosh, Hydrone's the king! Hydrone's is a god, dude. Hydrone's 7. My guy. Oh my gosh, this is great. Alright, so I'm just going to sack Hydrones at this point. I'm just going to go for Gyro Ball because if he wants to go for Dark Pulse, that's cool with me. Completely happy with that. I'm just going to go out to Chris. I'm going to Protect and then Wish. Because if he goes out to his Fish Moly, I'm just gonna Protect. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, this is good. Good with me. I'm very happy with this. If he wishes, then I'm gonna Moonblast on the next turn. Yeah, because I want to get Chris up to max HP. So yeah, even if he goes for knockoff or toxic, I have aromatherapy, and I don't like leftovers are nice on Chris, but at this point, the only thing that'll be able to weaken Chris is Hydreigon, and he has nothing to offensively pressure Chris other than Toxic from Wishfish, which I have Reuniclus for. And just as long as I hit one more Focus Blast on Hydreigon, we are good to go. See, you see Hydreigon's putting in the work? Like, gosh dang, getting the kill with Gyro Ball. Whew. Alright. But right here, I'm going to click Moonblast. If he switches, something dies. If he stays in, then I just get a little bit of chip damage off on this thing, and Chris is good. He has Psychic. Wow, that's... Huh. That is something at least. So I get my Wish off, which is cool with me. So he has Wish, Psychic, Oh, Psychic was for low punting. Alright, I see it. So I think I'm just gonna go hard body, and I just got a message on Discord, but I can't check that right now. I'm just gonna go out to hard body, because even if he goes out to Spider Bug, I have Rotom Heat, so I'm not gonna risk this. I might just go, I think I'm just gonna go Rhydon at this point, just to try to get up my rock for Hydreigon. Or, actually wait, AIM can set up rocks on Fishmole. So yeah, I'm just gonna go Flex Tape, because if he wants to go for E-Ball, as he does end up just going for Thunder, which is cool with me. I think he might be locked, but you know what, like, I'm not even gonna mess around. I'm just gonna go for a Volt Switch. So I'm able to kill this thing with Volt Switch, which is great with me. This video is 30 minutes long, jeez Louise. So now I'm gonna go out to AIM, my Rhydon. Maybe I should have gone out to Aromatisse, but I really think this baits in his Alomomola, and AIM, the set I have, should be able to eat up any hit from Specs Hydreigon, hopefully. And if it doesn't, then I can just switch, so yeah. Life Orb Attacker and Choice Specs. Choice Specs does max 73.6% with Draco, so yeah. Oh, he goes out to Wish Fish, perfect. Let me get up these young Rockinators. Let's get it. Ah, young money. So he's Wish, Psychic, Icy Wind. I'm gonna just get off this Toxic so that I can go out to hard body and 1v1 him. So that should be the whole game as long as I hit this Toxic. I just need to hit one Toxic. Oh, let's get it. Hydreigon dies to rocks, and I get the Toxic off, which is excellent. And guess who gets the 1v1? Guess who gets to just 1v1? It's your boy Hard Body. Oh, you died to rocks, bitch. Get the hell out of here. I ain't messing with no Hydreigon today. So I'm just going to go for Psychic, and this should be the entire game. Look at Hard Body. Did Hard Body get 4 kills this game? Well, it depends if he lets Toxic kill him or not. Let's find out. Let's see. Psychic and GG. GG, my man. Alright, so with that, I have a video here. I'm going to upload it, and I'm going to do this. But with that, I'm gonna get up out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.